You've heard it before, maybe 100 times. Less of me, more of God. Let's read what Luke chapter 9 actually says, though, in verses 22 through 25. The Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected by the elders and the chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. And he said to all, If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses or forfeits himself? The other two accounts in Matthew and Mark are very similar. This is the only passage that says, take up your cross daily, and we'll talk about that a little later. Mark and Matthew say the same things as far as denying yourself, taking up your cross, and the consequence of not doing it. But if we look at the context here in Luke, it's very clear that Luke is talking about Jesus going to the cross. The Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders and the chief priests and scribes, ultimately be killed, and on the third day be raised back to life. So that is the true context of the passage. Now, where is Jesus going? When he tells us to take up our cross and follow him, where is he going? Are we to carry a cross every single day? Oh, it's just my cross to bear. Something bad is happening in my life. Well, it's just a cross for me to bear. But is that the truth of this passage? Or is there something greater and deeper and awesome? You know, the Christian life is amazing, and yet we take single passages all the time and run with them in our Christian life. I see a lot of Christians that are very negative and have a negative view about themselves, and I got to kill myself or deny myself and all this, that Christianity can't be fun. Christianity can't be rewarding. Can you imagine going out and evangelizing like that? Hey, do you want to know Christ? Why don't you come to know Christ? All you have to do is believe that God sent his Son to become sin. He wants to rescue you out of it. You can have a new life where you have to deny yourself every morning and kill yourself and bear a cross and all this stuff. Where's the joy and the hope and the life to be lived out? So is this really what Luke 9 and Matthew and Mark actually say? In all three accounts, there's only two options, but for some reason, I don't know if it's us as Americans or us as Christians, but we like to make stuff up. We chose C. But in the actual context of this passage, there is only two choices: to save your life and you'll lose it, or lose your life for Jesus' sake and save it. Do you see it? And the word deny can actually mean disassociate yourself with your identity. And then we come up with a third choice: deny yourself constantly on everything. Oh, let me deny myself this cupcake, or let me deny myself in my marriage, or let me deny myself, you fill in the blank. We're always denying ourselves and then missing the beauty of the actual passage. But do you see it? There is only A and B. That's it. Those are the two choices. So daily doesn't even fit the context here in Luke 9:23. So what's the scoop on that? Well, in the oldest and most reliable manuscripts, daily is not even in Luke 9:23. There is no daily involved. Jesus is going to the cross, and he's going to be turned over to the chief priests and the scribes and the elders, and they're going to kill him. But he's going to rise on the third day. It's an invitation to come die with him so that you can live with him, so that you can cut off your identity in Adam. That's what it means. Are you going to deny your old life, your identity in Adam, and follow me to Calvary's Hill so that you can die and have an identity with me? If you deny this offer, then your identity is in Adam, and you're heading to the grave, separated from God in Jesus Christ, without the Holy Spirit forever. And the main thing is, you're separated from God. He is life. Jesus Christ is life. So you're denying life. So that's on you. If you want to deny life, then what do you have? You have death. You have separation from God, who is life. What are you going to do? Remain in your born identity in Adam? Or are you going to take up your cross, follow Jesus to Calvary's Hill, die with him, be buried with him, and rise to have a new identity in him? So we need to stop saying that I need to take up my cross daily, put myself to death, and die to this or that, and read this verse in its actual context. You heard his voice, you responded by taking up your cross, following Jesus to Calvary's Hill, where you were crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but the life I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave his life for me. So make the choice today, my friend. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, then I would ask that you would like, subscribe, or comment below.